Jesus today. He was not an ordinary man. Jesus Christ, may Allah be pleased with him. He told his disciples to give them to increase their faith. They asked him for proof. They asked him for proof of his prophethood. Oh, this is so we can, increase our faith. And we just want to know. Allah Almighty sent to Isa alayhi salam, Jesus Christ. He said, if we send this to them and they reject after this, they will be in the lowest of hellfire. Jesus Christ raised his hand, may Allah be pleased with him, and a table spread from heavens came down. They don't see all the story. They don't say all the story in the New Testament. You may see a picture of some disciples around a table, but they don't get the significance of that. They hide it. That was a table spread from heaven to prove to the disciples that he was a man of God. And he said, oh Allah, I brought that table spread by your leave. Oh Allah, I brought them from death by your leave. I healed them, Allah, by your leave. You know that I never said what they have attributed to me, that I'm the Son of God, or I am God, or the Trinity. I never said that. You are my witness.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir!
Allahu Akbar!
Takbir!
What has happened to us? It's an illusion that Shaitan has power. Allah Almighty gives Shaitan permission to attack us and to test us because our ego calls on him other than Allah Almighty. When Allah calls, we don't come. When Shaitan comes, we're right there. Yes, sir. I'll kill for you, sir. I'll die for you, sir. And all he do is promise us nothing and takes us all into decadence. Alcoholism, dope dealing, crack, prostitution, lying, stealing, killing. We have taken on a devil mentality. That is not of our nature. We are paradise people. That's why evil only has just a little bit time. Evil has no roots. Evil does not transcend cause and effect in time and space. Truth does. And truth will root out evil. And if we are harboring it, watch what Allah Almighty does with us. The purification may come all kinds of ways. Trials and tribulations, we just like out of it. What am I going to do with my life? I don't know what to do. Ain't nothing working for me, nothing. I'm doing all these kind of things and ain't nothing happening for me. I'm busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. That's because we have invoked the curse of Allah on us. Allah increases and Allah decreases. We have been listening to our God, Shaitan. And he has left us in the lurch. Kings, queens, emperors, sheikhs, imams, presidents, governors, mayors, aldermen, community leaders, black people, white people, red people, yellow people, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, atheists. You think Shaitan looks at us and say, okay, well, I'm not going to bother you because you are atheist. I'm not going to bother you because you are Jew. You are Muslim. He don't care. His whole thing is to take our soul. He don't care who we are, where we are, what we are. He has no respect. He'll come into the mosque like any place else. He'll go in the synagogue like any place else. He'll go in a temple anywhere. In your bedroom, in your kitchen, in your bathroom, in your mind, in your heart. Possess you, he don't care. He has no respect. Because as long as we don't show high respect to Allah Almighty, Allah Almighty lets him beat us. Because we're not seeking refuge in Allah Almighty against our God, Shaitan. So Allah leaves us. When we forget about Allah, Allah forgets about us. And that's what hell is. That's why we're catching hell. We're catching hell from east to west, north to south. Look at our streets. Especially in our community, the African Americans, they're killing each other. For what? They don't have no respect for their own lives. So how are they going to have respect? Shaitan has cheated us, broke up our families. See, Shaitan knows about that hadith, that the descendants of Bilal, radiallahu anhu, that the Prophet said, I heard Bilal's footsteps in paradise before my own. Not that he would reach there before the Prophet, but he's saying the descendants of Bilal will be there before the Arabs. The descendants of Bilal will bring everybody back to Allah Almighty, because they will be humbled and they will know with certainty who Allah Almighty is to them.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
That's why we are seen around the world as the most decadent, animalistic people on the planet that everybody still want to have around, so that just in case when that happens, they'll be blessed. We're the only ones that don't know who we are. We don't listen to those who know who they are, because they look like us. That's how Shaitan has programmed us to think. And so we continue to fall into the tricks and traps of Shaitan. Because those who look like this, that come among us, that show us the tricks and traps, we don't listen to them. Where's your evidence? You look like me, and I ain't nothing, so you ain't nothing. Program. That's from Shaitan. He's calculating. He never sleeps. Never sleeps. So if you're having nightmares, it's only because you're with Shaitan when you're awake. So your soul is saying, ah! What is this? No dreams of heavenly dreams and beauty and peace. That means in our waking hours, we are in Shaitan's army. Yes, sir. What decadence you want me to do today, sir? What dirt do you want me to do today, sir? What clubs you want me to hang out and show out in? What places you want me to be? What decadence do you want me to do today, sir? When Allah calls, our line is busy. Allah may even text us. You don't even answer the text. Busy. Shaitan got us. But you can believe, Shaitan will carry us for a minute, and when we least expect it, he's going to leave us in a lurch, drop us right in the fire. Since you don't deserve Allah Almighty's guidance, you don't deserve nothing. I had no power over you, and you listen to me. You listen to me. If you listen to me, you're not listening to Allah Almighty. I know what you know not about our Lord. See, Shaitan hates us because Allah Almighty gave us the caliphship. He have to ask Allah Almighty for permission to test, to spread his evil from east to west. If he has to ask permission to establish his kingdom of heaven, his kingdom of hell on earth, that means that the ego of people have also become Shaitans by listening to him. Allah says there's no compulsion in religion. Truth stands out clear from falsehood. Allah always brings the clarity and to make it clear to us so that we can accept or reject. Allah Almighty will never force us to do anything against our will. But Shaitan will. And when we start to fear Shaitan, that means we have no fear of Allah Almighty. And that's the dilemma of humanity. And that's why it's corruption spread to east to west, north to south. And that's why all of us individually are going through all these isms and schisms and confusions and contusions.